afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for September 16th, 2016. As you can see here, it's about 22 minutes after the close. We were actually on for an hour on the close on the premium chat just now. Right today we had the ES is up 24.75, NASDAQ up 85, and I want to show you something interesting in here. Usually I show you basically promote the site, right, of Simpler Stocks on the close at the end of the video. But I want to show you something. Our Simpler Stocks, a $7 30-day trial, includes this. I'm getting it up here because my screens are messing up, so give me a second. It includes the chat room. I got a lot of people know in here. The chat room includes from 9 to 10 in the morning, Eastern time, we go over the market, come up with strategies, go over anything, any questions. You know, we have the premium videos that are a lot more in depth than what you're hearing now. The forum, which is a message board type of communication tool from member to member, and also to be able to contact me other than email. Then you have the email alerts. The reason I'm showing you this first, before I even go over the recap, is today I usually post 6 index charts a day. Today I only focused on 2. This is what I posted today, and that's where it's quality, not quantity. Check out what I posted today. These are 2 charts to focus on today. Both possibly bullish, but beware, bullish patterns under long-term averages are less reliable. But this is the deal. When you see these patterns, if one breaks out, usually the other is going to break out. Look at this. When this broke 47.60 on the right, this exploded on the left. So this is what I posted this morning. There wasn't a lot of reason to post anything else. Now what I want you to do is go over here, and I want you to see the ESs today. Fast forward in here. Here's the ESs on the left on a 78-minute chart. Here's the NQs on the right on a 78-minute chart. Want to be sure I do this right. Give me a second. It'd be nice if I put the /ESs and not ES that's a stock. That's what I want you to see in there. See that chart right there? Now look at the NASDAQ. I was panicking here, thinking I posted the wrong charts this morning. So sorry about that. That right there. Look right when it broke right there, and notice that everybody still disbelieved that could go up. The second this decisively broke this, then that started going. The key in here now is this. Look at that width. At the minimum, that width, that's 40 points. 40 points from here gets you to 2160. I'm not saying it's going there, but before you think I'm crazy on this, realize the NASDAQ has gone to fill its rollover gap. In fact, the NASDAQ has filled the entire sell-off. The entire sell-off is gone in the NASDAQ. It's made it all back. It's almost at an all-time high. Does that mean that ESs are going to go and fill the gap between 2170 and 2180? I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying that you can't dismiss that possibility. Tomorrow's triple witching. Tomorrow you could have a weird imbalance. Tomorrow is also the 3rd Friday of the month. Not only triple witching, it's the quarterly rebalance of the S&P. The stocks that have bought the most stock back this quarter have to be sold. A lot of those are in the S&P like this, not in the NASDAQ. There are a lot of NASDAQ stocks that are in the S&P that don't have buybacks. Those stocks will probably be bought tomorrow, not sold. So there could still be pressure for this to have a weird sort of skew tomorrow where the ESs are weaker than the NQs. So definitely keep that in mind. But if this does stay in this kind of environment, you're either going to have to see the NQs really have a reaction down or the ESs have a big old reaction up. So just keep that in mind in there. Now to go back about the rehash of the overall market, right now, like I said, ES is up 24, NQ up 85, Russell up 16. Believe it or not, the Russell is underperforming also. As you see in here, the Russell didn't have as good a structure, a little sharper of a slope. Still worked though. But then you wonder in here, does this have to go all the way to 1250? That's a pretty hefty move. 30 points in here. If that's true, we got to look at some Russell stocks that look pretty good. And on simpler stocks on actually the premium side, we're going to be going over those some of those today. Dow Jones Industrials up 192. Bonds continuing to sell off, down 14. The transport's only up 44, really underperforming. You have the dollar down a little, gold down again. I've been warning about gold. Crude oil doing nothing. Advanced declines moderately positive, up about 1,500 net. The VIX getting crushed today. Absolutely crushed. But you know what? When you see this pattern on the right and you see the pattern on the left that it could either break down or break up, the second the breakdown is off the table, the volatility gets destroyed, and that's exactly what happened in here. So the key for the next couple of days in here is to watch the NQs. Go in here and put in a 195 chart. Go put the 195 on both, and look how dramatically different these charts look. These have looked the same for months. All of a sudden, this is here, this is here. Something's got to give. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We should have a lot of fireworks in here. Have a great night, and I will talk to you first thing in the morning. Take care.